6:53 on the morning drive. Well, a Windsor woman is going to be on the Dr. Oz show later on today.
I'm going to have to PVR it.
You got to tune in to see this, and her name is Brandi Valancourt. She joins us now. Good morning, Brandi.
Good morning.
So how did you end up on the Dr. Oz show?
It's exciting.
I've been answering the same question for the last 3 weeks, and I'm still trying to understand it myself. There was 4 of us girls that wanted tickets to the show. We got tickets to the show. The very next email that comes through is, Dr. Oz always likes to take guests from his audience to be part of his show. If you're interested, send a picture of yourself and fill out this form. So I did. I think we all did. And I got a call back, and they asked me some questions. They were kind of telling me some of the topics of the show, asking me things like, would I be willing to be on a 3-day juice diet and get into a bathing suit? And I was like, no. So they went through a series of kind of questions and topics and asked if anything pertained to me. And I did have a summer shoe mishap last summer. So I kind of talked to them about that. And they said, great, well, do you still have the shoes? And I'm thinking to myself, oh, my God, I hope so. So I got home from work that night. They asked me to take a picture of the shoes and send 3 more pictures of myself. And then it just kind of snowballed from there.
Wow. So what was your mishap last summer? Now that has me intrigued.
Well, I mean, I would say you have to tune into the show, but I don't really work for them, so I'll tell you. It was just a summer day, and I was slipping up the stairs. My feet, were like hot and sweaty in a wedge shoe, and they just kind of slipped off the back of the shoe, and I turned my ankle, and almost broke half the shoe. And I would say a lot of us girls have done it. I don't want to blame the stairs at Alphaco or anything, but that's kind of what happened. So they were showing me the right pair of wedge shoes to wear and the right things to look for in the shoe, and he actually gave me a pair of shoes, which is pretty nice.
Hey, that's all right.
I
Give you
hope
a free pair of shoes.
Were they like Jimmy Choo's?
Oh, no. I don't
Manolos?
think give those up, but at least they weren't like, orthopedic, whatever. They were pretty cute. She was from American Eagle, actually.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, how long is the segment that you're on? Do you know yet, or are you thinking they're going to edit it down maybe for TV later on today?
Well, there's 3 of us in the summer shoe segment, and if it goes the same way that it was filmed, I'll be on after those poor girls in bathing suits. So I don't know. I would say our whole segment's probably, a full segment, from commercial break to commercial break. I'm only on talking about my set. There was somebody who had tendinitis from flip-flops, and then there was somebody else with plantar fasciitis from ballet flats. So there was, kind of 3 of us that had summer shoe kind of issues.
And is Dr. Oz as nice as he appears to be?
Nicer.
Oh.
I honestly, I'll say that. The stage manager in between during commercial breaks is also a stand-up comedian, so that keeps everything light and fun in between commercial breaks. Dr. Oz is dancing in between commercial breaks. I didn't know if I was on the Ellen show for a second there. He's small. He's a small man. He's not very large, frame, size, stature, nothing. And then came by at the end of the taping. He came to all of us who were on the show, and there was a girl who had to eat like bug chocolate. But anyways, that's her story to tell, not mine. But he came by and he talked to all of us at the end, and the only thing I could muster up in talking to when he came over to shake my hand and thank me for being on the show, I looked at him and said, my grandma loves you. He's like, oh, well, tell your grandma I said hi. So here I am in New York City. I'm thinking I can't wait to get home and tell my, 85-year-old grandma who's probably listening this morning, hi, Grandma, that, he loves her. She loves him. So.
Well, that's great, Brandi. Thanks for sharing your story with us, and we'll be watching for you later on today on the Dr. Oz show.
No problem. It was a blast. Thanks.
And what's your grandma's name?
Oh, it's Irene Tremblay.
Okay. Hi, Irene. We're happy to have you along
Thanks for
this
listening,
morning.
Irene. And watch Dr. Oz. Watch your granddaughter on Dr. Oz later today. Thanks, Brandi.
Thanks.
All right, take care. Brandi Valancourt, Windsor Woman on the Dr. Oz show today.
Very cool. I'll have to look for her today.
Yep, 6:57 on AM800.